Gentlemen, welcome to the Hempstead Town's 2024 Induction Ceremony. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the return of Supervisor Don Clavin, Town Clerk Kate Murray, Receiver of Taxes Jeanine Driscoll, Councilman Tom Muscarella, Councilman Chris Carini, Councilwoman Melissa Miller, and Councilwoman Laura Ryder.
Thank you, everybody. Great to be here. First, a Happy New Year to one and all. And it's really an honor. Don and I are really good friends. We've worked with each other no matter what office he has held and no matter what office I have held. This is the democracy that the Founding Fathers wanted, still in practice today. So it's a great day for Don, a great day for his family, a great day for the town of Hempstead, and a great day for these United States of America. May God bless them all.
The town has been very, very fortunate for this U.S. Senator. Anytime we've had a problem here, I've been able to call up the Senator. He picks up the phone directly, and he's been able to assist us. During COVID, you know, I can't stress to you the amount of money, the amount of aid, and the amount of security he gave to every single community through us in the town of Hempstead. And on behalf of myself and all the residents here and all the elected officials, this is our limited edition, one of 12 Town of Hempstead Gustbuster umbrellas that maybe for once the Town of Hempstead could cover you, Senator. So I'd like to present it and say thank you.
I have learned a lot from Supervisor Clavin. Don really cares about the residents of his town and always does what's in their best interest. I'm very proud to have partnered with Supervisor Clavin on many important issues during my time as a legislator. Under the leadership of Don Clavin, this great town has a bright future ahead. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America.
And anybody who knows me, you know I do what's right according to what we need. All of us work together, do whatever is best for the residents of America's largest township. In recent years, we took on a global pandemic that hit my district particularly hard. Supervisor Clavin and my colleagues made sure that these communities were given top priority. All of my colleagues will make sure that whatever needs to be done is done. So God bless us, and may we have a very, very happy New Year.
When I was first a councilman, I had a law office on 26 Merrick Road in Valley Stream. And these two young kids would ride their bikes down onto Merrick Road, and they'd come in and visit. One's name was Timmy, and his sidekick was Donald. And they would come in and visit, and I'd usually give them a couple bucks, you know, to get rid of them after 15 minutes or so. Timmy would go and sneak off and buy cigarettes, and Donald would buy Tootsie Rolls, you know. And Donald, I didn't realize, would grow up to be the man that he is, so active in the community, and of course, our receiver of taxes for so many years. In 2019, I was making calling people to see what interest they might have in running for supervisor. And then I called Don Clavin, and Donald did the right thing. He said, very happy being the receiver, could have been elected, reelected, and reelected for years. But he said, if the party needs it, if the community needs it, I'll do it. Donald Clavin, you do a great job. Continue to do what you're doing. I'm so proud, and not only am I proud, Senator Schumer said Ben Franklin is looking down. I don't know if he's looking down, but I know Fran Purcell, who sat in your seat when I first went on the board in January of '75, he's looking down. He's very proud. Supervisor Donald Clavin, come on up.
The voters have entrusted me with the world's greatest job, and that's what it's all about. And I just try and do the best I can by listening to people. People are very kind to me. They stop me in the street. They stop me in garages. I'm very, very grateful for that. I work with amazing people on this board. You know what? From Dorothy and Kate and everybody, we really work together. And I think people pick up that vibe, that they see there's real camaraderie. We can disagree on things, but you know what? At the end of the day, we always put it together, and we make decisions that I think are in the best interests of all the residents. So for me, to all of you, you know what? I'm quirky, I'm a little different, but we have a wonderful relationship, and I'm very, very blessed to call each of you my friends. So thank you all for being there for me, and I'm lucky to have you. I am blessed with the finest team. You know what? From Donald, Margaret, and Catherine, just totally getting it. You know what? Going to events on a Friday night at the Sandcastle, to going to the Millridge, to going to groundbreakings when they're wearing their outfits or football. You know, they understand the necessity of this job, you know, and they're very supportive of it.
Donald said he'd run for supervisor, he needed to complete that team, and the person was Kate Murray. And so I asked her, I said, please come back to government. Please run, because we need you. And she did. She had a great victory. She has a great experience in government. You know, people are, when you really achieve something really, really up high, you're known by one name, Elvis, or Michael, or Yogi. What'd you say, Bruce? I was going to say Madonna. I thought he said Bruce. So here she is, very simply, Kate.
I want to congratulate my colleagues, and there's a lot of excitement up here because there's a lot of firsts. Of course, we have our freshman Laura Ryder, who just ran, worked so hard. She is celebrating her first election here on the town board. Congratulations. And we have a whole bunch of first re-electeds, and we have Jeanine Driscoll, our great receiver of taxes. We have Tom Muscarella, and we have Carini, all celebrating their first re-election. And of course, rounding out the whole crew is Missy Miller, who just for the heck of it figured she'd run 2 years in a row because she loves to campaign. Congratulations. Again, I want to thank in particular my staff in the town clerk's office, many of whom were with me in 2002 when I was town clerk for the first time. I just keep going around and around. And I love the town, and I'm so delighted to be here. I want to congratulate our great leader, Don Clavin. He's done an absolutely wonderful job these 4 years. Congratulations to each and every one of the elected officials up behind me. It's an honor for me to work with all of them. And to each and every one of you who hears my voice, prosperity and health to us all. Thank you. God bless America.
Jeanine is loyal to her family, as you'll see when they all come up here. Her 5 kids, her husband, her brother-in-law, her niece, her father, Jack. She's loyal to the community, she's loyal to her faith, and she's loyal to the town of residents. And based on that, I ask everyone to come up and let's swear in Jeanine. Thank you.
You know, obviously, the members of the town board, each and every one of you have been, you know, really given me support and friendship. We all have very unique relationships. You know, Tom Muscarella and I always look for the best photo op. I think we get it most of the time. We have a lot of fun, but we work very hard. We started out with what I thought was going to be a clear 2020 vision. That was my theme, the 2020. It's the second decade. Which suddenly turned upside down by an unforeseeable and devastating pandemic. And this unexpected pandemic really forced us all to reconsider how we were going to deliver good government, how we were going to get things done in the town of Hempstead. Despite those challenges, our parks were revitalized and upgraded, many departments were modernized, and of course our tax office became much more efficient. It was very efficient, but we can always improve. None of this would have been possible without the leadership of Don, the experience of Clerk Kate Murray, and the determination and dedication of our town board members. God bless the town of Hempstead, and God bless America. Thank you.
To my dear friend, Tommy Muscarella, who comes from an amazing family, and a family that has given their whole life to public service here in Nassau County, starting with his dad, who was a councilman in this very chambers. Tommy has a deep, deep belief in God. He is true to his faith. He loves people. He loves the town of Hempstead. He loves America. And it's my distinct honor to install him here today. Tommy, you ready to go?
Yep.
In government, most people miss the moment. They think about the future, good government. They think about the past. I like to call attention to what we are and who we are here and seize the moment. This town of Hempstead is like no other township in the county, no other township in America. And I'm going to tell you why. Don Clavin and Kate Murray. How many times Don Clavin looks over the table and says, Kate, what would you do? And Kate is there for him. And that deepens the success of the town of Hempstead. Good government is hard to find. We have it here in Nassau County. Thank you for making me a part of that. Thank you for making me witness such a great township in a great county in a great nation. God bless the town of Hempstead. God bless Nassau County. God bless the state of New York. And God bless the greatest country in the existence of mankind, America.
That was the first thing I learned when I went to Congress. It's not the town of Hempstead, because people don't know how to work together. Dorothy Gooseby is here today as a Democrat. She sits here comfortably with Republicans, knowing each side knowing what has to be done. And no one fits into the style of the town of Hempstead more than Chris Carini. I'm proud to say he's a neighbor. I'm proud that he's a career law enforcement officer, a man who is so active in the community, a community activist, a guy who really gets the job done. I see it firsthand. As a Seaford resident, I know what Chris Carini does.
I began my career 27 years ago when I took the oath of office for the NYPD. I was fortunate enough to spend time with the MTA Police Department and my last 17 years with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. So I just want to give a round of applause to anybody here that serves in law enforcement for the outstanding work you do. I work closely with the 880 CSCA workforce, our great town workforce. It really does keep this town moving, and we have great partners with them. So let's give a round of applause to all the great workers that make this town great. And in closing, I just want to say that I promise to serve with integrity and to never lose sight of why I'm here, to serve the people of the town of Hempstead. I am honored that you placed your trust in me, and I'm looking forward to serving America's largest township for the next 4 years. Thank you. God bless our law enforcement for keeping us safe. God bless our military for keeping us free. And God bless each and every one of you. We are the greatest country in the world. God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you.
Missy Miller, she's it. She's the it girl. She's perfect. I mean, why did people get involved in politics? For different reasons. Why does Missy get involved? Missy got involved because she was the voice. She became the voice of people who couldn't speak for themselves. She is an advocate for people who need to be represented, to be spoken for. She's perfect. I can't say anything about Missy Miller other than she is who she is. We're so very proud of her, her service in Albany, and now here in the town of Hempstead as a councilwoman. She does all the right things all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't ask for any more. Missy Miller.
When I was asked to run for the assembly, my initial reaction was, there's no way I can do this. I'm a full-time mom for a very sick child. I can't do it. It was my husband and my daughter who stepped up and said, you have to do this. We will support you. We will change our lives to support you so you can be that person who can make change. COVID was very, very hard on my child and my family, as with many other people. My life circumstances had changed dramatically. I was not going to be able to bring my son up there anymore. I was able to transition here during the most difficult time of my life. And I couldn't have done that without the chairman and the support from the entire town board. They helped me so much. They were so supportive. It was like coming into a family. We work hard. Yes, we work holidays. We work, 365 days a year. But honestly, it's the privilege and an honor of a lifetime. So thank you.
The days leading up to our announcement to run for the House of Representatives, one of the most important concerns that I had, and the chairman and I had many discussions about it, was how important this seat was to me, representing the 4th Councilmanic District, how important it was to find a successor who would carry on and represent that district how we think it needs to be represented. And well, we found that person. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute honor. And he deserves a round of applause, but they've been very loud today. How about a louder round of applause for Councilwoman Laura Ryder?
Service with gratitude has been the driving force that has kept me moving ahead in my life. Working for the benefit of others and the goodwill of others and looking beyond myself to bring value to other people has brought me a great sense of joy and personal satisfaction. I am grateful for my position on the Town of Hempstead Board, which enables me to work for others. For the last 10 months, I've had the pleasure of serving the constituents in the 4th District. I will continue to serve with honesty and integrity. I am committed to listening to the concerns of those whom I serve and to be their voice. Thank you, Supervisor Don Clavin and my fellow colleagues on the Town Board for welcoming me with open arms to be part of your outstanding team. It is truly an honor to serve with each one of you. To Kate Murray, thank you for your guidance and for showing me truly what work ethic is. Jeanine Driscoll, thank you for your friendship and for showing me the ropes. Most importantly, I thank God for the blessings He has bestowed upon my life and for the strength to make the most of them. May God bless our veterans, law enforcement officers, first responders, the state of Israel, and the beautiful United States of America. Thank you, everyone.
I want to thank everybody for coming. Congratulations to my colleagues. We have cake and coffee outside. God bless all of you, and thank you for joining us.